I mean, next time just hurry up and put it in writing. I'll present. Like, what do you want me to do? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Luna over here. I'm a real estate agent here in Philly. Welcome back. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I am a third-year real estate agent, and in my channel, you guys are gonna find a lot of tips for new agents and also day in the life. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss another video. It's a little special for today's video. It's gonna be me talking about the reason why I don't have any friends, and I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna go in details and kind of just share my personal stories and where I came from and why I don't really socialize and I live in a certain lifestyle, and I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly fine. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna kind of give you guys why I choose to live in this lifestyle. The first thing I wanted to kind of share with you guys is I don't really have any social stress, or I have no problem of socializing with people. As a matter of fact, I'm actually really good at talking to strangers or just be at a networking event. It's just the reason that I don't like to hang out with people when I have my own free time. Now more than ever, when I think back about where I came from when I was young, I lived in China until I was 18 years old, and then my parents sent me to a boarding school in Pennsylvania, PA. I've been moving a lot since I was young. That's why I don't really have a great friend that I grew up with. And also I'm the only child, so I don't have any siblings or brothers or sister. I was a little spoiled growing up. My parents always tried to give me the best of everything. I don't really have to work so hard for my money, but everything has been changed ever since I came to America. I was surrounded by a bunch of foreign exchange students who also came with the same background as I did. Well, most of them, they're even better. So they came with like a richer background, and when I came to America, I didn't want to be part of the exchange students group because I wanted to practice my English. I wanted to learn the culture and possibly stay in this country, and that's, you know, why I came here. So I kind of distanced myself with the original group that I had in high school. I started hanging out a lot more with people who were in that boarding school, but they are not native. They're not local Americans. And then my senior in high school, I met my best friend, Catherine. She is African American, so we hung out for, you know, my whole senior year. She's the only best friend that I can think of going back to my high school year. And then I went to college. When I went to college, I had a few friends. I had my roommate, and also my sophomore year, I lived with a group of people in the apartment. So we all share our room, but then I had an ex-boyfriend. So we had problems, me and my ex had problems, and then my roommates, they were close with me, but then they start distancing themselves when I start dating with my ex. So the relationship didn't work out, and it kind of caused the tension between me and my roommates, and I started feeling like this tension between me and them, and it was kind of traumatic then because I was just come out of a really bad relationship, and all my roommates weren't there to help me at the Penn State in Barron, and I transferred to Penn State, Maine, which is where I met Tom. So I've been with Tom ever since, and when we moved again to Philadelphia, I had a group of girlfriends also. And the group of girlfriends, we were out all the time when I first moved to Philly. I just feel like I needed to feel home. I wanted to, you know, branch out. I wanted to meet new people, and I was lonely too because I didn't know anybody here. So we went out for a while. I would say a good 6 to 7 months when I was at Keller Williams. I was doing rentals. At that time, I wasn't making any money with real estate. So me going out every night or every other weekend is quite of a big budget and expense on my salary, and you know, I can't really keep up. And then also there is tension between the girls, and later on we just didn't really work out. We just went separate ways. And the other thing I can think of is majority of them, they have a 9-to-5 job. I'm the only one that has a job that's based in commission. So if I don't work hard, I'm not gonna get paid. So I kind of start to distance myself from the group, and also it started having like dramas with girls, and I'm just like, okay, you know what, I'm done. So I left that group. At that point, I literally don't have any friends. I also quit Keller Williams. So any comfort of home that I would start feel, it just completely disappeared. I left my old group circle. I left the company that I'm with for 5 months, and I started joining a brand new company, which is the company that I'm with right now. So the beginning of 2018 is really a tough time for me financially and also emotionally. Like, I don't have anyone to fall back on. I have no friends. And now fast forward to 2 years after the friends that I've left with, I'm with the company that I've been with for 2 years. And a couple of days ago, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and they were telling me that, you know, within the office or just within the local market that I'm dealing with, a lot of buyer agents, they do know each other because there's a lot of Asian buyers who are buying the area. So they do know each other, and I'm the only listing agent because currently I do not take on any buyers. So they were telling me that I have the reputation of being professional. Like, they are saying it in a way that pretty much saying that I'm doing things out of the norm. Like, for instance, like, I don't really want to go into details, but for instance, I had one of the agents that I know prior, and one of my listing that went on the market, it's quite competitive with pricing. So we've already gotten 2 offers, and one of the offer was really good. So I called my seller right away, and the agent sent everything in writing. So we verbally agreed to that offer, right? When people call you, especially you have multiple offers, you can't really disclose how much offer price you have. You just can't. You tell them that you have multiple offers, seller's going to make a decision within a couple hours or within the time period. You give them a chance, they put it in writing, then you present to your seller. Whatever your seller decide is on them. So I did the same exactly thing. Like, I don't just do that to him, I do it to everyone. And especially when buyer agent are calling me in the morning, I don't pick up. I start prospecting from 9, and then I stop until 2, and then I return some phone calls. So he called me at the worst time ever, and I didn't pick up his phone call. I know who he is. We've dealt business before. I just didn't pick up. So he called me multiple times, and I didn't pick up his phone call. So apparently, you know, he's upset at me. I understand it, but that's just how I do my business, you know? So I start kind of feel like, oh my God, like, I just feel exactly the same way how I feel in college. I feel the attention. I feel like maybe even in the society, even in the real estate world, it's like, it's not a place for you to make friends. And I have my own principle. I have my own way of doing business, and I don't think I did anything wrong. I'm okay with not having friends. Like, honestly, even with work, I know that I'm there to work. I'm there to create my activities and prospect and get more business. I'm not really at my work to socialize. I don't really need friends. And then also, time is so precious right now, especially for me at this moment of time. It's so precious. I just want to dedicate it the rest of the time that I have besides work to the people who really supported me and people who care about me, which is my family. So I'm grateful that I still have my family who understand exactly what I'm doing and what I'm trying to focus on. So at this moment of time, I just feel like I'm okay of not having friends. I don't feel any certain way like how I felt in college, where I feel like my roommate were like teamed up and bully me, and I wasn't, you know, they're not there for me. They're just like watching me in the worst shape ever. Mentally, I feel I'm so much stronger. Same thing happened at work. I'm totally okay with it. And I just straight up and tell them, I was like, look, I mean, next time just hurry up and put it in writing, I'll present. Like, what do you want me to do? There's, you know, there's nothing I can go back. I didn't do anything wrong, so I don't have to apologize. This is just how I do business. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know I'm a little wordy and chit-chatty, but I'm just kind of opening up and share with you guys, this is not an easy business. I mean, sometimes you do get tension. You do feel like you are out of the circle, out of the box, because you're doing something completely different than other people. You don't have to be best friend with everyone. Or I just saw somewhere about entrepreneurship. They said entrepreneur are someone that are misunderstood by a lot of people. You don't have to explain to everyone to make everyone understand. Not everyone can see the vision that you have. But yeah, so I'm gonna close out the video right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to comment fortune cookies and subscribe to this channel. This is Luna over here. I'll see you guys in the next one.